Welcome to African Mysteries, where ancient whispers, dark secrets, and untold legends come to life. These stories are based on folklore, real experiences, and cultural beliefs. Viewer discretion is advised. Let the mystery begin. The Price of Stardom, Nokuthula's Pact. In the dusty township of Mavundla, just outside the bustling city of New Ebuhleni, lived a woman named Nokuthula Mlambo. A single mother in her early 30s with a vibrant personality and the voice of a gospel singer who'd been through the most, Nokuthula had only one dream: to be on TV. She didn't care whether she was acting, singing, reporting news, or dancing with a bucket on her head. As long as there was a camera, she wanted to be in front of it. Audition after audition, rejection after rejection. The most she ever got was a "thank you for coming." No callback, no second glance, not even a background extra role in a cheesy advert. It baffled her. Everyone around her, from neighbors to drunk uncles at the local shebeen, said she had it. So why wasn't the world noticing? One late afternoon, after yet another failed audition, something strange happened. While walking home through the minibus taxi rank, she locked eyes with an albino woman dressed in tattered red rags and cowrie shell jewelry. A sangoma, one of those old-school spiritual ones who looked like they might actually live in the other world more than this one. They didn't exchange words, just a stare. But it was chilling, like being stripped naked with someone's eyeballs. It wasn't the first time Nokuthula had seen her. She realized, for the first time, that every time she returned from a failed audition, this woman appeared somewhere, leaning by a pole, crossing a street, watching her silently from a corner. That night, Nokuthula had a dream. In the dream, the albino sangoma approached her and whispered, "I know what you want, and only I can give it to you." Nokuthula, confused, asked what that was. The woman answered with a sly smile, "Fame and wealth." Nokuthula dropped to her knees in the dream, weeping. The woman vanished into a puff of red mist. She woke up, sweating. Her 8-year-old son, Musa, was curled up beside her on their thin mattress. "Mama, are you okay?" he mumbled sleepily. She wiped her tears and lied. "It was just a bad dream, baby. Go back to sleep." Musa was all she had, a sweet, clever, and gentle boy who happened to also be albino. They lived in a cramped, one-room shack with cracked cement floors and curtains that doubled as doors, held up by nails and prayers. Life was tough, but they had each other. The next morning, she got an SMS about another audition. Fired up with new hope, she went. And on her way back, as if on cue, she saw the albino sangoma again, this time with a knowing grin and eyes that seemed to whisper, "We've spoken." Something in Nokuthula snapped. She turned around and chased after the woman. The sangoma moved fast, unnaturally fast, as if her feet were gliding over the earth without touching it. Nokuthula followed her across a highway and down to a dried-up riverbed under a concrete bridge, near a dam that stank of dead fish and dark things. The woman was waiting. Without turning to look, she said, "Why are you following me now? You've ignored me for so long." Nokuthula dropped to her knees. "Please," she begged, "help me. I'll do anything." "Anything?" the sangoma asked, finally turning. Her milky eyes were sharp despite their foggy color. "You have what I want. I have what you want. Tit for tat." "Deal," Nokuthula whispered, too desperate to ask for the fine print. "Come back in 7 days," the sangoma said. "Same place. Bring your son." Even as she agreed, Nokuthula didn't ask why. Something in her spirit flinched, but she silenced it. 7 days later, Nokuthula returned to the dam with Musa, who held her hand tightly. The sangoma was waiting. "Choose the job," she said, handing Nokuthula her own phone. "Be specific. Email them." Nokuthula typed out a bold email to the producers of a trendy TV show called Mzansi Morning Heat, the kind where hosts wore expensive weaves and fake laughs. To her shock, they replied immediately, summoning her to a studio in New Ebuhleni. The next day, she walked into that studio and within an hour they'd hired her. Not just hired, they created a new role for her. It was too perfect, too smooth. But she didn't question it. She was finally going to be on TV. She returned to the Sangoma with Musa. This time, the woman smiled more widely. "You'll be too busy for him now," she said. "He needs special care. He's like me. Only I can take proper care of him. I just need to borrow him." For a while, Nokuthula hesitated for a split second, then nodded. She told herself it was temporary, that she was doing this for Musa. On her first day of filming, she called the Sangoma to come fetch her son from the studio. Musa gave her a hug, his small arms wrapping around her waist. "I'll see you soon, Mama." "Very soon, my baby," she lied, lips trembling. That was the last time Nokuthula ever saw Musa. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Her fame exploded: magazine covers, brand deals, a new car, a flat in Santon with white walls and a mirror bigger than her shack used to be. But at night, she'd stare at the ceiling, eyes red, heartbreaking. She tried everything: churches, prophets, even a shady Zimbabwean exorcist who threw bones and wept blood. They all said the same thing: "Your child is now with the water people. A mermaid has taken him. He lives under the dam." 7 years passed. Nokuthula was rich. She was famous. But Musa, he was gone. She couldn't even picture what he looked like now. Was he tall? Did he still like cereal? Did he hate the smell of Dettol like he used to? She cried every birthday, every Christmas. She bought gifts she never gave. And now, with nowhere else to turn, she sent out her final plea to the world: "I'm willing to pay anything, even with my life. Please, if anyone knows how to speak to spirits under the water, help me." He was only 8. He's 14 now. "Please, help me find my son." For more mysteries from the Motherland, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a tale. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and beware. Some legends are more than just stories.